All right, my name is Michael Rainier. I'll be talking to you today about my capstone, just kind of giving you some tips and tricks that I did with mine. The first thing I thought of was what exactly I would want to do. And I looked at the different artifacts that I had, and the one thing that stood out to me was the hand right here. And the easiest thing was you have a hand, and we could talk about the hand. And it was something that was on my person, and I don't like to have a lot of gadgets and things like that in front of me. And so I loved that I could just talk and be like, here's my hand. We talked about the details, the topic sentence, the main idea to go and have it there. The next artifact that I have is this t-shirt. I don't like to wear ties and button-down shirts, and so I was like, how can I make this part of me? And part of me is just being nice and relaxed, and so we had a t-shirt. And then the party hat here was another thing that goes along with my third artifact, and that right there, you could, wear it on if you want to. I just showed it to him, and we got to have a conversation that way. And so that was another thing. So it's a little unconventional with my artifacts. And from there, a tip for you is just have that conversation. When they walk up to your board, just be like, hi, how are you doing? If you know the teachers, I knew the teachers. And so I was able to just give them that little bit that we know each other and had that connection, and we just had a conversation. I have everything scripted out on my iPad. I started with reading off my competency statement and my guiding questions that I have here. But after that, after we got through the guiding questions, I had a little bit of practice last night, and I set this down and we had a conversation. I got rid of technology and it just flowed. The script here, if we would have had filming while I was doing it, would have probably been nowhere near what I actually scripted out. So, those things to me are very helpful. Being able to have an unconventional way of doing things, and then taking your technology, you have that crutch that I'd call a crutch, and then you just set it down and talk to them. They want to have a conversation just as much as you want to have a conversation. So I think that's the biggest thing for these capstones, is having that conversation with them. When they ended, they told me, thanks for talking to us, instead of talking at the board or talking to off in the distance. Talk to them and have that great conversation, and you should be fine.